And so tell us about the early days of Girls Who Sell. What were some of the hurdles that you had to overcome in order to bring that to market? And I know there were several.
Yeah, it was kind of the wild, wild west, right? I had no business plan. I really didn't have any idea on what the business looked like, but I was very clear on the mission, which was to democratize professional sales and build the largest pipeline of diverse early stage female sales talent. And at the time, and even still today, there were a lot of really great organizations that were focused on working with women who were already in sales and upskilling them and career pathing them and I didn't want to play in that space. I actually felt that to solve for the bigger problem, which is the lack of diverse pipeline, that we needed to begin having these conversations earlier. And you and I spent a lot of time talking about what that looked like, but where we landed was working with high school and college age women from underrepresented communities, basically positioning sales as a viable career choice. Because as we all know, sales gets a bad rap. And I think the perception of what sales is and what it actually is completely different. So it's an
Hmm.
education process. And so that's where we kicked things off. And we created a training program, Girls Who Sell Academy. We launched our Explore Sales program, and we took it to market. The vision was, the economic model was that it would be 100% subsidized by corporate sponsorships, which
Hmm.
made sense at the time. And I wanted to offer the training program for free to our students. We can talk about how that's evolved over time. I know we'll get there, but that was the original concept of the business. And a big part of the program was mentorship and pairing these young women with women who were already in sales, right? So starting to make those connections. Because I always felt like representation mattered and that these
Hmm.
girls can't be what they can't see. So, it was really important for me to begin building those connections. And over time, it began to evolve to, all right, sales seems like it's a cool profession, but how do I even get a job in it? And so the career readiness, and we're actually launching just in the next couple of weeks another course called Get Hired, which is going to focus on helping young women get early stage jobs in professional sales. So that is the origin. It just, nobody really knew me outside of the BPO industry. So it was a lot of, who is this woman, right? So building my personal brand, but also nobody knew Girls Who Sell. And so starting to get some brand recognition for Girls Who Sell as well. And that takes time. It's not an overnight process. And it took time to build credibility and just a lot of patience and a lot of persistence and a lot of consistency. And so, here we are, and we put hundreds of girls through the programs over the years, and I'm really proud of that. And so to see the, sort of the ripple effect of how that translates into long-term impact in the profession, is something I'm really, really proud of and want to do more of.